more Nethack in this evening. So we can pray. Let me just do a quick. Oh, a giant bat, a little nasty. I think we can handle it at level 5. Do another little look around the level here. And let's see. Get rid of some stuff. I wanted to sell this extra orcish helm. And we'll move on. Must be a secret passageway here, right? Maybe not. Lead this goblin a little closer to the altar. Careful about that floating eye. We know it's there. All right. Wait for that. Comes a hobbit. Where'd that goblin go? Sometimes they get stuck. All right, let's start. Take care of this floating eye here. Oh, there's that goblin. Cursed helm. Floating eyes are so dangerous early on, and then completely ineffective later on. As soon as you get reflection, even a blindfold or a towel makes it a lot easier to deal with. Okay. Floating eyes around here somewhere. That's where it floated off to. There it is. Even just mistyping. There we go. We can get to the altar here and sacrifice before we start fainting. All right, and then we can pray. Okay. All right. So we have 2 lichen corpses. That's an interesting thing that happens with lichen corpses. You can sacrifice them if they're fresh, but they also stack. And if you stack them, like in this case we have a stack of 3, they become ineligible for sacrifice, even if the last one you picked up is fairly fresh. I don't mind having a few lichen corpses. Got a couple cursed things here we can sell. Sacrifice is consumed in a burst of flame. Okay, so we're actually already can pray again. It's good to know. Acid blob. All right. Pray again. We haven't gotten much in the way of luck. I haven't seen a message about any messages that make me think that we're getting luck yet. So that's going to influence our chances of getting anything good from offering and praying, I believe. Our alignment should be fairly high. What kind of cat is that? Just a kitten. Still fairly dangerous, actually. Doing quite a bit of damage to us here. Make it flee for a minute here. Step off our Elbrith. I came back. Yeah. Okay, let's wait for see if we can. All right, so we healed up quite a bit. Oof. So we messed that up. Don't love this situation. It's not going to last forever. All right, so yeah, now it's no longer there. We go down to the other level. Let's write again. Hang on. Wipe it out. And let's, while it's running, we'll jump down here. We should have triperation. Should probably hang on to one just for that reason. And my kitten's probably around here somewhere. We'll wait here until we heal up. Even a Gnome Lord is pretty nasty. So now we're kind of between two levels with some difficult creatures coming after us here. Should some sort of escape item. Very reliant upon Elbrith at this particular moment. Not quite to the point where we could pray for hit points. It's, I don't often use Elbereth. But in this case, I think it's important that we don't risk. And now we have Pony. I wonder if a Wolfsbane will, or a Lichen Corpse would tame a Pony. I also wonder if throwing a food item at a Pony will make Elbereth disappear and abuse your luck. Don't know the answer to either of those, but let's take a look. Pony on our side would be nice in this particular case. Vegetarian treat, carrots and apples will tame it. Other vegetarian food, pear, Lichen Corpse, kelp frond has a chance of working too. So it does seem like we can at least pacify it with a Lichen Corpse. And then the question is whether throwing well, we can actually let it run away, and then we can step back. Where is it? And here we'll throw cool. All right, so we have a tame Pony now, which should help us out. Good thing this gnome doesn't have a missile weapon. So it's written, the Pony should help out. Nice. I'm just gonna get further back here in the corner, and we'll hang out here for a bit. Got more strength, that's always welcome. It's a bit of a sketchy situation there, but saved by having some Lichen Corpses allow us to tame this Pony. Pony actually is reasonable to hang on to for a bit here. While we're a bit weak, we can bring him back up with us. He won't eat, many of the corpses that we want to sacrifice. So in that way, oh, well, that was interesting. You hear someone cursing shoplifters on this floor. So it looks like in the bottom right probably is a store we didn't find. All right, so we're weak. We can probably pray, but I want to pray on the altar if at all possible. So let's go ahead and eat a food ration here. Finish healing up. What are we wielding? Oh, phew. So here's the problem. We were not wielding our mace. I was wondering why we were having so much trouble killing things, and it turns out we were not even wielding our weapon. So we unskilled at punching things, and also we lose the +1 to hit and all the damage. So terrible. All right, we need to wait and heal again. And then we'll go down and deal with that kitten. Welcome back to the stream. We almost died to a kitten. Had to save ourselves by riding Elbereth and then taming a pony. We're healing back up, and then we'll go back down and deal with that dangerous kitten. Yeah, I do want to find that cash register, but I want to get back to my stash here. I'll take the pony up with us. And there's the kitten. All right, we got it. Just pick up all these daggers. And let's think here. I kind of want to make sure that we can pray. I'm pretty sure we can, but let's sacrifice something on the corpse just to make sure that we can safely pray. All right, we can. So that's good to know. Lost a food ration in that process. Let's go down and check out what that shop is. I'm curious if it's a general store. Oh, cave spider. Oh, it's just a cream pie. I mean, food is good, but it would be nice to get a cave spider corpse here for the potential for poison resistance. I had to be a little more careful. I mean, I think part of the reason why I was in such, or felt like I was in such a danger. Oh. The cave spider is killed. Thanks for the follow, Nomad Farmer. Did it drop a corpse? I didn't actually see where it was killed, so I don't think it dropped a corpse. All right, let's go down and see if we can find that shop. An elf zombie. If I could successfully cast Cure Sickness, that would be a potential source of... Ooh, there's 3 of them. We can turn them. I'm not sure we're equipped to deal with 3 elf zombies, to be honest. Maybe we just go back down. Get a little bit higher level. All right, level 6 is good. Definitely our hit points are increasing. Our AC is still pretty crappy. So the stairs down to the Gnomish Mines are on this level. Yeah, that makes sense. There are 2 downstairs. Started thinking we're chaotic. If we are strong enough to kill a dwarf, potentially we could try and find some mithril down in the mines. Potentially can be dangerous, but I think we still want to go for a better weapon here. So our initial plan of just waiting on the altar, I think, is still a good one. Maybe you'll drop a corpse. Nope. No cave spider corpses. I mean, the pony could potentially eat a corpse that we want, like a red mold or a brown mold or something, but it's less likely than a carnivore. Shrieker, we actually do, that was bad actually. Our horse ate the Shrieker corpse. That was exactly an example of a corpse that we wanted to eat ourselves, and the horse ate while I was waiting. Okay, so we need to pray. So, yeah, just keep track of that. I'm gonna go grab a triperation from my stash here. Just thinking about that close call with a kitten. Might as well carry a triperation around with us. If like a house cat comes by, or a large dog or something, you want the ability to tame them. Blessed arrows. Horse is eating a lichen corpse. Oh, there's a floating eye down there. Just be careful about that. Just kill it. Quiver these arrows and fire them. We're pretty bad at throwing arrows and things, but a bunch of stuff to throw. I gotta let the floating eye move here. Grab all this stuff back. I'd love to find a blindfold. Make this so much easier. Okay. I got it. Got a corpse and a potion. Reconciliation. Okay, so we can pray again. Let's do some basic ID stuff here. So we have a potion, an effervescent potion. Let's dip an orcish dagger into it. Nothing there, so it's not sickness or polymorph. Let's apply it. No, so it's not oil. Is there more here that we could do the same thing to? Yeah, there's these ones we could do that too. Golden. Let's dip. So nothing that we can easily identify. So we'll drop them for now. All right. Where'd my horse go? Off eating shriekers, I bet. Oh, chat has been hidden. I don't know if anyone's been talking. I need to find my... There it is. Yeah, welcome. So Noma and Farmer says, hey, I'm probably not staying long, but I love seeing Nethack still going. Nethack streams going. Welcome, Nomad Farmer, and yeah, I'm glad to see it too. So there's actually quite a few people who are streaming Nethack these days, which is great. Mini Mogul, hi all. Just gonna lurk today for a bit. Glad to hear it, and no problem. And Shadow Rider, yay, my favorite role. Priest is your favorite role? I do like the ability to see, whether things are cursed or not. It makes your life a little bit easier. I feel like I'm in pretty good shape, but feeling a little bit underwhelming in terms of damage output. Green mold. All right. Let's do the things that we do. Take off our helm, take off our shield. See if we punch it to death. Take 6 damage there. Just 6 damage, okay. Make sure we wield our mace again, because last time we did not. It's amazing how much damage just an iguana does to us with AC3. Such a pushover. We need, really badly need to get a better weapon. Hopefully my horse will take care of this leprechaun for us. I will stash my gold though. I'll prevent it. Oh, a Roth. Rothe, I think it's pronounced. Pronounced Rothe. I think that's how you pronounce it. Pretty nasty. They're slow, and we're not burdened. We take one more swing at it. If we can't kill it, then we get our horse to help us with it. All right, killed that one. There's actually 4 of them. This is not a problem usually at this XP level when you're talking about combat classes, but when we're our weapon is a blessed mace and our armor class is 3, it's a little bit sketchy. Where's my horse at? Yeah, so we just took a bunch of damage. Our horse is fighting something, probably that leprechaun. Can we displace it in front of us? We can. So we'll let our horse tank these Roths for us. It's going to let this Roth come right in here. The Roth is killed. Excellent. Oh, we don't want to be stressed. They're large, so they're very heavy, but we're wearing a lot of armor. Right, they're all dead, so that's great. Can we stagger over to the altar here? Burst of flame, and we get an artifact. Let me just offer this before I get myself in trouble. Hopeful feeling. Oh man. So we could have avoided this. I should have named one of my daggers Sting to avoid this gift. We're not an elf. Like I feel like, is it Katic? Do they always get Sting as an artifact gift? Obviously, I'm looking for not Sting as my artifact weapon here. Oh well. Yeah. I mean, so now we can increase dagger to basic level. So that's kind of an advantage, right? If we want to throw a stack of daggers, Like if we want our missile weapon to be a stack of daggers, then maybe that's actually a good thing for getting sting. I don't know. Do we even hang on to it? I guess we do. I don't know if we can. Is this going to be fresh enough to offer? Oh, 4-leaf clover. That's our first bit of luck that we got from sacrificing things, which is nice. And that one's too old. Actually, let me look at that message again. Burst of flame, 4-leaf clover at your feet. Okay, so we can pray still. That's good. So it didn't, getting sting didn't put us behind too long on our prayer timeout. That's just a kitten, but yeah, we're gonna be a little careful about it. Let our horse help us with this. All right, we were able to kill a kitten. And it was kind of sad to be in a state where kittens are dangerous, but they're fast. Speaking of kittens, my cat has joined us. For people who keeping track of cats. All right. Comes a newt. Do you have some food? Got 3 elvish zombies on the dungeon level 3 that we want to go kill. Now that we have a horse, we probably could do it actually. And then we could check out what that shop is. If it's a general store, it's really good. My horse even follow me to the stairs, I wonder. Another Rathe. Help me out here. I'm not used to getting stressed. There's some more luck. I'm not used to getting stressed carrying these things, but we're just very close to our limit here. Oh, I had an iguana corpse in my inventory. Kind of forgot that. I wanted to drop the gold pieces because there's a leprechaun around, or there was. I can just get rid of these darts. And, well, I want to go sell some stuff. I have a cursed orcish helmet I'm holding on to. I have a lot of junk in my inventory, which I don't need to have. Let me drop the cursed coral ring and the tin opener and the rock. I don't even know why I have that in my inventory. I think it may have been on a staircase. So we can go sell some junk at the weapon shop and then head down. My cat will not get settled. Let's see. It's a little damaged. Okay, we have another horse here. Another pony. Leaving cursed items still deter pets from picking stuff up from a pile. It should. I mean, they will move on it, but they prefer not to. They reluctantly step on it. But if they do happen to move on to it, then they may pick stuff up out of the pile, I'd imagine. Where's my horse? My horse can take the pony. My horse is taking a break here. All right, we're able to take a pony. I don't know if we got a little lucky there, but we were able to kill that pony. There's a leprechaun. Got no gold in our inventory, so we should be able to take it out. Okay, dropped a pancake and 52 gold. There's a shrieker. Something we can... Hopefully it drops a corpse. No. Alright, let's drop a bunch of junk here. Get rid of the darts. I wonder how much you'd give us for Sting. Like 50 gold or something? Do we even want to hang on to Sting? Probably not. It's not going to stack. It's got some purposes, but we don't want these swords. We don't want the cursed orcish helm. Drop all that stuff. My horse, my kingdom for a horse. Yeah. Oh, 100 gold. Actually, not too bad. Oh, hopefully my god doesn't get insulted by me selling his artifact gift. All right, we're going to check out... Wait, this is... Yeah, that's the Gnomish Mines. We're going to see if we can kill those elvish zombies now with our horse. All right. So I could turn them. I don't know if I mean, it takes like several turns to turn them, during which they can probably attack us. Where can we go? All the passageways are blocked off here. I'm not sure how far the rock mole's passage goes. We always have Elbrith to fall back on. All right, the horse is already doing some work here. Oh, now it's a war horse. Nice. A pretty powerful pet. If we had a saddle, we could ride it. Although, I'm not very good at it. Nice. Good job, horse. I think we should name this horse. Anyone have a request for a name? I could name it after someone in chat. I'm not going to guarantee horrible things are not going to happen to this horse, so you may not want to be named after it. More Rothays. Suppose I could sacrifice things on this altar too. 2 chaotic altars. Oh, there's another horse. Warhorse versus a pony. I think the warhorse is going to win. There must be a secret passageway right here, right? Yeah. Push this boulder over. And then I think the shop must be in this corner with the secret passageway either here or in the room up there. Dwarf zombie's not too bad. There's the door. Floating eye. Start throwing everything we have here. I got it. Delicatessen, so not amazing. There's clearly a mimic here. Nothing there. Good morning, dear Leonard. I'm sorry, I probably butchered the pronunciation of your name. There's some food. Curse scroll. For sale, 60 Zorkmids. It's a little price ID in here. Mr. Ed. Okay, I'll name it Mr. Ed. Oh, you're too kind. So let's see here. 60, 11 charisma. We're buying a scroll for 60. Enchant weapon or blank paper. So it's got to be enchant weapon. That's good to know. I don't think we necessarily want to buy it. I think we just know that's a mimic and don't mess with it. Just make sure I don't search next to it. Food rations. I think we do want the food rations. Triperation we don't care about. And could buy the Adora Cubby. But so I'm dropping this chat weapon scroll for now. We could bless it with holy water, but 3 food rations for 135. Yeah, we want that. Little low on food. All right. Seems like my warhorse grew up really quick. He must have killed a bunch of things. Well, we were using it for a lot of combats here. Yeah, so Delicatessen's a little bit disappointing. If we had a general store, it would have been nice. All right, so back to our stash and the altar. And we'll be praying pretty soon. Drop the gold. Drop some of this food, I guess. We're not burdened yet. We can hang on to it for now. 4 lichen corpses too. All right. All right, now we're weak, so we will pray. Golden glow. So I think we got some hit points there. I believe that's what golden glow usually means. Could use them. Although 51 seems about the same. Actually, not sure. I should do, actually I'll do it right now. 4:30 a.m. in Germany. So good morning, good early morning. What I'm going to do is actually ask the Oracle of Delphi bot to join us. And I can ask it about the golden glow. So Nethack streamer Finitely Craig developed this. I just need to ask it to join. And now we get a bot in here who can ask. So hash do bang message golden glow. And this doesn't seem right. Still some work needs to be done on the bot. Extra points is what you're surrounded by a golden glow is. Maybe we went from like 46 to 51. I forget exactly what we were at. Get rid of all this from a previous run. And do a little look around the level. Some gnomes. There's a leprechaun. Get this gecko corpse back to the altar. Hopeful feeling. Still need to do more. So the hope is to get an actual decent artifact weapon, and then we can try and get some better armor in the mines. That would be the next 2 steps. Wickers, are you still happy? We just eat this one. I don't think we try and get it back to the altar. And try and get this fox corpse back. Mains. They never drop corpses. They're not terribly dangerous, but they're not useful in our current situation. Yeah, we lost the fox corpse. We could dig around a little bit. If we found a pickaxe, we could make some shortcuts here to make it easier to get around this level. I think it's going to be another short stream. Oh, crap. Save me, Warhorse, please. Do not get distracted in this game. Phew. All right. Fortunately, we had a pet. Saved our life there. That's just like Nethack 101. Do not walk around and run into a floating eye like that. Definitely need to get reflection. I'm very likely to die from that. All right. One thing I can do, which I should do, is control move around. I believe it is safer. What do we got, monkey? All right, 4-leaf clover, so we can pray again. More constitution is very helpful. All right, let's pray again. So our luck is going up. We don't have a luck stone, so it does time out, I believe. Can't think what else. I'm sure our alignment is very high at this point. Not sure what else we can do to affect getting a artifact gift sooner. It's going to end up being Stormbringer is the most likely thing for us to get, which is a good weapon. Just be careful with it. Very likely to get myself into trouble around shopkeepers or in Minetown. To get in the habit of unwielding it as we're walking around places like that. All right. I would love to get an artifact weapon tonight. Sometimes you get them quick, sometimes it takes a while. Tonight it's taken a while. Well, we got Sting. So technically we did get... Oh, we feel worried about our warhorse. Hang on. Let's hope it's not going to go feral. Where'd you go? Definitely do not want... So tame. Whinnies. So it's hungry. Let's throw it this a lichen corpse. It's eating noisily. I actually haven't seen that message before. All right. Oh, Rathe. Bunch of crap here. I'm just eating these instead of bringing them back to my altar because they're very heavy. Bunch of stuff here to sell. We can, however, try on these orcish helms that are not cursed. See if we get lucky and get a enchanted one. And it is really nice to be able to just try these on because we know they're not cursed. They're all +0. Oh, giant ants. Again, really nice to have our warhorse friend here in this case. All right, we can take the giant ant corpse over there to our altar, though. That's not very heavy. Yeah, getting this horse has really been a huge help. Like normally, oh, and by the way, I need to call it Mr. Ed. Mr. Ed is helping us out a lot, and definitely not unhappy. Wickers, so it's still happy. We have these lichen corpses to keep it happy for a little bit longer. I'm just gonna drop a bunch of junk off at the armor shop. Ooh, a dwarf. Maybe the dwarf will have some cool stuff. Oh, we're like throwing daggers at each other, but all right. Killed it. All right. Nothing really interesting. We don't really care. Well, actually, no, the hard shoes are good. It's another 2 points of AC, so happy to have that. Mr. Ed is picking up daggers and things. All right, let's go to the shop. Ooh. Let's get Mr. Ed out of here. Oh, okay. Didn't help anyway. You can deal with the green mold, Mr. Ed. I wanted that brown mold corpse. I dropped a bunch of stuff here. Oh. Do not get yourself killed by the shopkeeper. Or close the door. Do not get killed by that shopkeeper. You're not that strong. Okay. Get rid of cursed daggers, cursed scimitar, scimitars, all these orcish helms that we're not wearing. I'll drop these blessed arrows too. We have enough daggers to throw at this point. The hooded cloak we can sell. 18 gold for three blessed arrows. It's actually pretty good. $25 for the hooded cloak. We're unencumbered. All right. You leave that shopkeeper alone. Not because I don't want him to kill the shopkeeper, but more that I don't think a warhorse is capable of killing a shopkeeper. They think they are, but they really aren't. Mr. Ed, why don't you take that? It's kind of like having a big bouncer. I'm just a priest. I'm kind of a weakling, but I have this big, beefy warhorse watching out for me. Definitely very, very helpful. Yeah, we need to see if we can safely pray here. Again, if we could cast Cure Sickness, we could potentially eat these corpses for sleep resistance, but we're not casting any spells right now until we get better armor. And practice. I'm not really sure if we can pray or not yet. We have stuff we can eat. Eat this pancake until we're sure that we can pray again. A gnome corpse. Don't know if that was a regular gnome or a... I can't carry it. Could have been a zombie. Gecko. Let's eat this cream pie. I should be extra cautious. We probably can pray right now, but until I see the message on the altar. Oh, here's a brown mold. Looking glass you don't care about. These brown molds are not dropping corpses. Sorry, hungry again. Could eat a food ration. So we eat one. Oh, there's a fox. XP level 7. A burst of flame, great. So we can pray. Pretty sure we were able to pray, but now we know for sure. Priests don't get anything special at higher level, right? Level 15 warning, level 20 fire resistance. We'll probably, maybe we might get warning. We'll probably never get to level 20, so we'll have to get our fire resistance the old-fashioned way. All right. Garter snakes are not terribly difficult. All right, just see if we can get this rock piercer back to the altar. Get some more luck. Oh, confused with hunger. Uh-oh. Accidentally attacking us too. All right. Eating noisily. Wickers, okay. Happy again. Problem with horses is they really have a hard time finding food. So hard to keep fed. There's a bullwhip. I mean, I don't think we're actually gonna keep this horse long term, but there is a bullwhip in this shop. And so there's a trick you can do. You get clairvoyance or some other way to see hidden items. And you go to a place like Medusa's Island or Jubilex's lair. And there, there's a lot of water there, and beneath the water are kelp fronds. If you levitate over them, you can get the kelp fronds out of the water with a bullwhip. And they're fairly plentiful, so that's one way to get a bunch of vegetarian food for your pet. I think it's fairly unlikely that we'll have this pet long term, but it is something we could do. We have the tools available to us to do it. Seeing what Mr. Ed has killed here. Would like a pickaxe. We'd also like more strength. I don't think we've found. There might have been a, interestingly enough, a boulder in the next level with an altar, right? There's an altar. There's a boulder. So we could move down here and sort of train up our strength while we're wasting time waiting for an artifact weapon. I think dungeon level 2 and dungeon level 3 are pretty comparable in terms of danger. But we can bring this boulder over a jackal howling at the moon. So where a jackal is nearby, which is, and there it is. So this is where jackal's already dead. So we're not, actually kind of helped us out, brought a bunch of corpses for us to sacrifice here. Three food rations. Yes, we just bring this boulder up here and do a little exercise. Mr. Ed, get away from my boulder. Thank you. What's this? A pony? You're no match for Mr. Ed. Yeah. It's like doing Sokoban, but without doing Sokoban. Speaking of which, just a little project I did recently. I'll show you if you haven't seen this already. 1 second. Add a layer. Yeah, so this a little project I did yesterday and a bit of today. I wanted to be able to practice Sokoban, so I created a web app for it. So you guys can go to this if you want to. If you have a need to practice your Sokoban, you can do it here. So yeah, it's dispersemedia.com/Sokoban. I'll put it in chat. And just a way to quickly test yourself on the different levels. So all the levels are down here. So you can choose the ones that you want to try. You can also flip the levels horizontally, vertically, or randomly, which is something that we'll have to worry about as 3.7 comes out, and they have the randomization of that. So yeah, this is just uses, you can do numpad, or you can do the normal H, J, K, L keys, whatever you're most comfortable with, and you can, as you finish them, it will actually let you proceed through, and you do like a single run, or you can have it take you through every level if you want. Yeah, so that was like a quick web project I did, and there's source code available as well if anyone's interested in contributing, or if you just want to submit some bug reports or feature requests. You can do that as well. So I hope you're able to see that. I didn't save the scene change, but I think you're able to see it. So we're gonna just well, okay, that's fine. Speaking of Sokoban, just pushing my boulder into a corner here. Yeah, so one thing about Sokoban, which is good, is it does train your strength, and you don't feel like you're just, pushing a boulder back and forth like we are here. Starting to feel hungry. I feel weak. Go ahead and pray. Just update this. Check this level out, see what's going on. Yeah, let's keep Ed away from this shopkeeper too. Shopkeepers will kill our pet pretty well. Pretty easily. Oh, another floating eye over here. Yep, throw everything at it. It's gonna be annoying if I throw everything at it and it still doesn't die. I'll let it come out into this room before I deal with it. Or passageways where there are L's where you can get around the floating eye are easier than straight passages like that. Blinded by a blast of light. Which lets us sort of see what's going on here. Potentially we could use the blindness to go kill that floating eye if we could get there before we get unblinded. Actually, it's a large mimic, so I'm glad we didn't tangle with it. Small mimics are manageable, but horse is killing some sewer rats. Any corpses? There's one. Hopeful feeling. I don't know if we'll be blinded for long enough to kill this for floating eye, but let's give it a try. Ideally, we find a blindfold or even better, a towel. So be careful we don't become unblinded. Let's keep an eye on that status there. Okay, able to do that. And a bunch of gnomes. What kind of cat is this? Just a kitten. I think we're past the point of being scared of kittens. I mean, even without our warhorse, I think we're able to take on a kitten now. Barely. I want those gnomes to come over here. Here they come. Mr. Ed, why don't I let them come over a little closer? Perfect. Reconciliation. So we can pray again. Here comes a hobbit. Sometimes they have a male coat. That would be very nice. Nope, just a sling. Oh, confused from hunger again. Use another one of our lichen corpses here. He's happy again. A rock. Do a little bit of exercise here, and we will get ready to pray again. So I wonder when it exercises your strength, if it's just the first time you push, when it says with a great effort you move the boulder, or each time you push. Actually, not sure about that. Could look at the source code and see. Oh, okay, there we go. You feel strong. You must have been exercising diligently. We actually were. And now we feel weak. So we will pray. Okay. Shimmering light. And our stomach feels content. We should have a way to blind myself, but we'll a violet fungus and a garter snake. Okay. I believe Mr. Ed can eat this corpse, and it, yeah, so at least won't go to waste. Oof, don't want to be stressed. A blessed knife, interesting. See if we can get to the altar with this before it is too old to offer. Hopeful feeling. Speaking of which, need to keep track of this. All right. Okay, these are mortar orcs. I think Urukai are the ones that have poisonous arrows. I don't think mortar orcs do, but let's be a little careful, just in case. Right, they have a crude chainmail. Whoa, two crude chainmails. Gold piece, 12 gold pieces, orcish helm. Let's try this orcish helm on, rather. Another +0 orcish helm. Get rid of some of this stuff. Be burdened. Sort of want to drop it back at that shop. Could also just stash it here. Don't have much use for gold at this point. Take one up, I guess. More. Oh, this is a Urukai, actually. This is dangerous. Confusion potion. And let's get rid of our crude chainmail here. Get unburdened. So yeah, killed it. Test this other orcish helm out. So Urukai come in pretty big groups, and they also generally have poisoned arrows and bows. So I've died instantly to poison damage from Urukai many a run. Once you get poison resistance, it's not such a big deal, but there's a poisoned arrow. Almost hit by a poisoned arrow. So it must be like from here shooting at us. So we have to go down, I think here will be safe. Definitely just don't want to get hit by poison. And Mr. Ed might be killed by the poison as well. Fortunately, he ate the Shrieker corpse that we got. That was one chance we had to get poison resistance so far. Garter snake corpse. See if we can offer that. hopeful feeling. I think we do want to pick up these poisoned arrows just so they don't get reused by other enemies. Reconciliation. Okay. So we can pray. Can we now get back to the shop to get rid of some of this junk safely? Urukai corpse. Oh, there's another Urukai. Got a short sword. Alright, killed it. There's a shield, actually. Could try it, see if it's better than our small shield. So take off our small shield and wear a white-handed shield. They're the same. So I think the small shield is generally lighter. So we'll keep that. It's also blessed. Crude short sword. Be burdened if we pick it up. These corpses are poisoned or poisonous, and also too heavy for us to carry. Bring our warhorse with us, and we will go sell some junk. Hear a door open. I guess this hobgoblin opened it. All right, drop a bunch of stuff here. I'm actually not going to drop the crude arrows here because I want to hide them. We'll drop the arrows, the bow, the sling, the darts. I think we'll drop the knives too. We're more likely to... We can get up to basic and dagger because we were gifted sting, so the knives are less interesting. Get rid of these helms. The shield. Should be it. 30 gold for a bow. It's not bad. All right. Hobgoblin causing trouble. All right, I need to think about finishing up here and do a little bit more. Get back to my stash here. Thank you for joining me, and we'll see if there's someone we can raid after this as well. I often forget to do that, and I should pay back to the community. See if there's someone else streaming. Get rid of some junk. See who else is currently streaming that I follow. There's no one live who I follow right now. Let's look at the categories though. We're the only Nethack streamer right now. Anything else? Any other roguelikes? Someone is... If anyone has any suggestions too for who we could raid, let me know. Normally, I look for people who are streaming like Adom or Dungeon Crawl, Stone Soup. Right now, I'm not seeing anybody with those games. No Cogmind. Pretty slow tonight, actually. Yeah, I don't see anybody. If no one has any suggestions, I think I'll end the stream in a minute here. Nobody I can raid right now. But thanks a lot for joining me, and I'll try and stream again in a little bit here. Maybe Friday night or this weekend. We'll see. I feel like we're still fairly... Where'd that Mr. Ed picked up my Goblin Corpse? Still fairly fragile here. We'll end while we can pray. I like to be able to pray at the end of each session. So we're looking to get some better armor and a better weapon. Hopefully we get a good sacrifice gift. Get Stormbringer would be the ideal gift, I think. Hopefully we get that without too much more offering at the altar. Thanks, Mini Mogul. Thanks, everybody. And I'll see you next time. Good night.